Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Gemini. All Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you've got Gemini in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. The first card that just popped out is the Two of Swords, which indicates a decision that needs to be made. Perhaps a little indecisiveness, but this is about your peace of mind. This is about taking things into consideration and ignoring outside influences in order to come to your own conclusion. Because with the Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance card, we've got the Wheel of Fortune as well, which is Jupiter energy, and the Magician. Wow, it's like you have this really big new opportunity to do something that could be very profitable for you, that could lead you to a very abundant place in your life financially, and it'll be really good for your health as well. This could take some time. Divine timing is here with the Temperance. It's encouraging you to be patient and to keep trying. If it doesn't work the first time, that's okay. Take the lessons that you've learned and apply them, applying that knowledge. Okay, but this is something I feel like you've got to do this yourself. But there is the moon in Libra here, and both Gemini and Libra, in fact Aquarius as well, but in a different way. Air signs are all about working with other people, whether it's friends and casual acquaintances or more formal contractual agreements, or even on the scale of humanitarian large groups of people, right? Anyway, so I see you with the Magician here manifesting something. Let's get more information. Curious, very curious. Okay. So with Temperance here and the Wheel of Fortune, that's a lot of Jupiter energy. This is change for the better. Things are looking up. Really good luck. If you just have some patience, being in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing to manifest this abundance, this money. You do have some decisions to make. I see you making those decisions yourself independently, but also you are working with other people to manifest this. And both of those are going to be important. Whether it's a large group or humanity as a whole, or something less formal than that, or less universal. Okay, let me focus on what I'm trying to say here, because it looks like you're putting your heart into this as well. You've got this motivation, this inspired action that you're taking. And here we've got the Queen of Swords, which is feminine air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I keep seeing this image of like, you've got your inner circle of acquaintances and friends, maybe even family, but I don't know. I'm feeling more like friends. And then you've got people that you're contractually obligated to work with. Legally, you are bound in some way, in some kind of a contract. And then zooming out the picture, I keep seeing this larger humanity, right? So I get the impression that whatever you're doing on the small scale, whatever this decision is that you're making, it sends ripples and has like, it affects people. Like you drop a stone in a pond and the ripples expand outwards with this expansive Jupiter energy. Something expanding outwards from this point where you alone make this choice. you do ignore certain outside influences in order to get very clear about what it is that you want. But then it affects other people. Okay, cool. Because, like, if you're involved in humanitarian work or what your vision is about or what you're doing has a larger impact than just this one decision, just your own personal abundance, although that's involved too. I don't know why I keep getting this message. It feels so intuitive to me right now, so I just have to say it because I'm thinking it. Usually the Two of Wands here talks about planning for the future and brainstorming and visualizing your success and staying calm and centered. Yeah, with the Two of Swords here as well, it's definitely important for you to maintain that inner peace, that peace of mind through meditation, spiritual practices, that sort of thing, breathing exercises, visualizing your success here. But for some reason, like with the Wheel of Fortune here, and going along with this intuitive message, it's like this Two of Wands in this position, in this reading, is talking about contemplating the wider implications, the effects, the bigger, broader picture, the big picture of what your actions are doing and how they are affecting your life, but also the lives of people that are around you, but the lives of people that you don't even know. Like 6 degrees of separation. Like you affect yourself, you affect the 3 people around you, right? And each of those 3 people affects 3 other people, who then affect 3 other people. And suddenly this decision that you've made for yourself, for your peace of mind, for your abundance, success, and stability is now affecting 26 other people that you don't even know personally, firsthand, that you don't even know. And so it's really important for you to be doing this work at this time in this place, because what it's going to do is have that ripple effect through the lives of other people that you don't even know yet, or that you might never know. This is so weird. Like, where am I getting this? I don't know, but it's important for you to be true to yourself and authentic to exactly how you really feel. Your only obligation in this is to be true to yourself, authentic, and manifest exactly what it is that you really feel like doing and what it is that's in your vision. And it might be creative, it might be artistic, to manifest your art, your music, to create this. I just feel like with the Knight of Cups here, it's a labor of love to create this love, to offer this. Okay, Knight of Cups is definitely a poet. He's an artist. He loves art and music. He admires artists and wants to be somebody involved in art, even if he's not really an artist himself or something like that. It's emotional expression. It's movement and inspiration. It could even be spiritual. Cups are emotional. They're spiritual. Queen of Swords is not emotional. She's logical. She's intelligent, right? Intellectual. So it's like articulating your feelings. Yeah. Making moves to make it very clear. And she's like, come as you are. She's saying, come to me as you are. Like, don't wear a mask. You don't want to wear a mask in this. You want to be emotionally honest in a way that might be uncomfortable for an air sign. She doesn't like to be vulnerable. In fact, she's kind of sad underneath her stern, serious face, right? Her mask, under her posture, under this like facade, this persona. Underneath her stern, serious, intellectual persona, she doesn't like to be vulnerable because she feels so sad. She's been through a lot of things in her life. She can be kind of bitter about it. because she's been through a lot of hard lessons. She's learned everything the hard way. But the Knight of Cups is romantic. He's softer than that. He's more poetic. He's more of an idealist, a dreamer. So it's like there's this inner dream that wants to come out. And it's going to be very successful for you personally, but it will also have wider implications. Almost as if inventing something. Doing something in a new way that other people will see and learn about, and they'll be able to do the same thing in their own life, to make similar changes to their life, and a rising tide lifting all ships in this case. I just see that with the Two of Wands here and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like your success expands to lift other people up as well with whatever this is that you are creating. This is Mercury, the magician. He rules Gemini and Virgo. It's about creating. It's about communicating how you feel and making it very clear. But also, it's not just a dream. It's making it real as well. Material, three-dimensional. Let's get some more cards. There's a lot of resistance to this and a lot of competition. King of Cups. Interesting. Ten of Swords. Yeah, okay, so this King of Cups here, he's a visionary, right? Just like the Knight of Cups. He's spiritual, he's emotionally intelligent and mature. An older man, older masculine, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Is this person standing in your way? Or is this some kind of emotionally, I hate to say it, emotionally manipulative, sort of competitive, badly aspected King of Cups? Because with these two cards around him, it's like he's dramatic, he's over the top, just constantly fighting. This is the kind of person who's so emotionally intelligent. They really understand how other people feel and how, and like he's really good at psychology, right? He can read you. He reads people. This could be you or somebody that you're dealing with. But he's really good at reading people, body language, micro gestures, that sort of thing. He picks up on the vibrations. He reads the room, like instantly. He knows how you feel and what's going on with you. And that kind of intelligence can give him a lot of power to be very empathetic, to be a good counselor, to be a great confidant. He understands. He's very understanding, right? This can make him very compassionate. But the shadow side, and with these two hostile cards next to him, I feel that the shadow side of that kind of emotional intelligence is the ability to manipulate people, to undermine them, to get them to do things they might not normally do, to use that intelligence against them, that emotional intelligence in a very manipulative way to get what he wants, to influence the outcome of the situation, to maybe bring something to an end, to inflict harm and pain on people as well, to be super dramatic in his own emotional expression in such a way that it dominates the other people around him, making his own emotional needs the center of attention at the expense of others around him who will have really no choice but to prioritize him and to placate him, to get, to, make him feel better, right? He wants certain things done a certain way. It has to be. And he understands your emotional needs and he knows exactly how to make you feel bad and good. So he knows how to make you feel bad. Okay, it's like love bombing and gaslighting. Like, he knows how to make you feel insecure so that you are vulnerable and depending on him. And then he knows how to praise you and to make you feel good, to get you almost like addicted to his energy. I think that makes sense. I think you know what I'm talking about. Like, this kind of person who puts you down, making you feel bad, and then builds you back up again to make you dependent on his praise. It's manipulative stuff. So that could be something that you're dealing with, because he's surrounded by this he's resisting and trying to, it's like there's a very painful ending here, okay? Stabbing in the back, sabotage. This is not self-sabotage. This is somebody else trying to sabotage whatever this is, fighting it, resisting it, undermining it, trying to kill it. And I don't know if he's succeeding or what. Oh boy. King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Stability. Masculine earth sign. This could be a very wealthy person. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody who's very stable financially. The boss of his own small business. Property owner. Something like that. Wealthy. Comes out underneath the Ace of Pentacles. Could be the same person. Knight of Cups, King of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So this is an authority figure. Somebody who's well established, who is taking action or responding to the action that's been taken. And yeah, with this emotional expression, I feel like you try to articulate how you feel in this, and you want to bring your plans to life, and you are looking at how you can get this done. And there are wider implications. It doesn't just affect you, although you are responsible for doing it, for making the decision. And yet there's this other person, it's like slowing you down or moving very, very slowly. Like, yeah, maybe you have to work with this person. Maybe they have the money. They have a certain amount of access to you for whatever reason. It could be your partner. It could be your business partner, your spouse, whatever. You've got somebody involved here, and perhaps they are slowing you down, or they are just moving very cautiously, slowly. There is this determination. Is this you being very determined or them being very determined? But with the Knight of Pentacles, there is persistence and like an unstoppable force, immovable object. And here's the Sun. Okay. The Sun is the light of truth. It's also joy and fulfillment and consciousness and Leo energy as well. There's children here, but it's creative. It's interesting. It's like, how? Okay, so there might be a lot of resistance coming from somebody or something around you, somebody who might be religious or spiritual, somebody who might be emotionally manipulative, in that they're resisting somehow, they're competing with you almost, they're sabotaging, they're trying to kill it, they're trying to squash it. But at the same time, if there's also this other person involved, which is, it's like either you or somebody else, or maybe this is a third person who is wealthy and putting in the work, putting in the effort to make it happen. And with the Sun card being here, I mean, that's a very favorable, positive outcome. So it looks like even though somebody around might be undermining your ability to get this done, you are going to get it done. Things are changing for the better. You will overcome this challenge. It might be really difficult and painful. Something will have to end, but then you'll get clarity. And, you know, it's like somebody very opinionated, and they want their opinion to matter. But at the same time, you're kind of ignoring their opinion. You're not really open to listening right now. You might take it into consideration, but it looks like you're not basing your decisions on whatever it is that this person is saying. And it's like making it really difficult and throwing shade on what you're trying to do. But it looks like you overcome this problem. You overcome this challenge. Maybe this money helps you to become established. Slowly but surely, you become established, you become conscious, you become fulfilled. You rise up above this. Things change for the better. They can't stop you. Maybe slow you down a little bit, but they can't stop you. The Sun is the highest energy in the deck. The Sun is a much higher energy than 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords. It definitely overcomes this challenge for sure. Somebody might be trying to hold back, trying to stop you, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. You become wealthy and established, secure and stable and powerful. Slowly, maybe, yeah, they might slow you down, but surely with persistence and hard work, you absolutely get there. The light of truth, the light of God, the light of the Sun, uplifting you, warming you, and making you feel so much better. And there's joy, happiness, and enlightenment here. So all's well that ends well. This person can't stop you from living your dream. They just, you know, it's just a challenge along the way. They just kind of get in the way for a minute. Okay, so we've got, let's get some astrology cards. First, we've got Virgo, integrity, reverence, and service. So there could be a Virgo involved. You could have Virgo in your chart. That might be significant. But remember to act with integrity and to be reverent, to have respect, to be respectful, and to be of service. So whatever it is that you're doing, it could be of service to others as well. And then we've got Neptune, dream and transcend. Yeah, that's Pisces energy. Your dreams are so important. You can transcend this. Yeah, transcendence, like the sun rising in the morning. You could have Neptune and Virgo in your chart, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with, or your sign of Neptune could be important somehow. You might want to look at that reading. Like if you've got Neptune and Sagittarius, for instance, maybe the last Sagittarius in reading would be important to you or have some messages for you. But Knight of Cups is all about dreaming, making your dreams real, acting on them. Queen of Swords is all about doing it intelligently. And we were talking about the Magician is Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini and also Virgo. So you've got Hermit energy here as well. Maybe having to do certain things by yourself for a while, taking the lead, going it alone. If you can't rely on this person to be a good partner, perhaps it's wise to do it yourself. Maybe you have to work with this person, I guess taking it easy, taking it slow, and not letting them throw you off, right? Remaining with the Sun card here. It's very creative and transcendent, but it also comes back to Leo energy. Leo is very confident and self-assured and very capable of controlling themselves, controlling a situation, taking the lead, and making things happen. So maybe this is encouraging you to be in your Leo energy if you have that in your chart. You could have Saturn in Leo or Mars in Leo. I mean, the Five of Wands, that's strife. That's Saturn in Leo. That is like blocking your ability to express yourself. Because the sun is all about self-expression. Leo is all about self-expression. So Saturn in Leo is like this heavy weight that drags you down and makes it's resistance. Resistance to your own self-expression, with people resisting you, people fighting you, competing with you, trying to make it harder than it has to be. Trying to bring something to an end with what is this? This one. It's not Mars and Gemini. Mars and Gemini is 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords is, I think, if I remember correctly, it might be the Sun in Gemini. Something like that. It is a Gemini card, but maybe this is just somebody that you've been dealing with, and that relationship has to come to an end so that you can be liberated from this and take charge of your own financial wealth and well-being and your own health as well, because Virgo and Pentacles is all about physical health. Okay, let's get some Enigma decks. Enigma Oracle. So, first of all, we have Time, which is 17. I noticed 717 is here. We've got Time, which speaks of mortality and like a deadline to me, and the idea that this can't go on forever. We've got Divination, which is all about the sixth sense, psychic ability, and seeing the future. And somebody's an outsider, right? There's this idea of the outsider in card number 7. And then we get a third card. Usually I only do 2, but we've got a third card. It's the full moon. So Time and the full moon, this tells me by the time the next full moon comes around, something is going to come to an end with this 10 of Swords. This is when things will be changing. The full moon is also the opposite of the sun. So I like to see that. But it's also about manifestation and the completion of a cycle. So by the time the next full moon comes around, this gift of change and light and consciousness, which may be coming through your psychic senses, your ability to use divination. Let me look at number 17, Time. Inevitability, processes, doing the work, maintenance is needed. Okay, so doing the work is definitely Knight of Pentacles. You may need to do some maintenance on something, but inevitability, yeah. Inevitable process, that you have a sixth sense. There's this gift that you have the gift, right, with the divination card. This inevitable gift, this sixth sense that's telling you, informing you. I think it has to do with the next full moon, this manifestation, this coming to fruition. Whatever this is, it looks like, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, Wheel of Fortune, all of these, full moon. So by the time, when's the next full moon? It'll be in Sagittarius, won't it? Because we're in Gemini season. Here we have Sagittarius, and it's all about timing, divine timing, being in the right place at the right time. So I feel like this next full moon is going to be important for you. It could be a time for releasing energies as well. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah. Full moon, ultimate power, amplification, manifestation, completion, dreams, and transformation. More about dreams. So whatever this dream is that you want to make it real, maybe there's some resistance, some people who don't believe and don't see it the way that you do, but they're going to have to change their mind. You're not going to necessarily listen to them. You're not going to let them undermine your confidence and your ability to do the work and get it done. And maybe once they see that you're able to do the work and get it done, maybe they'll have to change their mind, because 10 of Swords often means you have to change your mind about something. And it's difficult because maybe you have some long-standing beliefs that turn out to be wrong. So it could be this person. Okay, let me get some tea leaf cards for you. We've got the yoke. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Yeah, there's that resistance. Frustrating having to deal with some of this stuff. It could be like a boss in your life who just doesn't see. Okay, this says flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover. One more. Broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. That reminds me of the Ten of Swords, you know? So you could be really disappointed that this person is just getting in your way, you know, making you feel tied down or frustrated. So there's an unsuccessful. Let me get a couple more. Because it looks like ultimately things are changing for the better. You have a new opportunity. You will be in the right place at the right time to receive this blessing. Things are coming to fruition. It's inevitable that the truth will come out. You will be conscious of whatever this is. You will do the work. You will have this fulfillment with the sun being here. But yeah, with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands, maybe there is a broken bridge here. Maybe there is some disappointment because somebody is just holding you back. Okay, and we've got the gavel, involvement with the law. All right, the law could be involved somewhere. And we've got chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Cool. I like that, maybe. And then I just split the deck and it said ring. A marriage will take place either romantic or business. So that's cool. A new romantic partner or business partner. Maybe, you know, something comes to an end with this water sign and this earth sign comes into your life who's a very hard worker and helps you get it done. So maybe you've been dealing with one person who's all, you know, resisting and being so frustrating and disappointing and is just, it's not going to work out with this person. But maybe somebody new with this Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, this new person comes in, someone new enters your life. Could be a marriage or a business partner. And together you work really hard to make this manifestation happen and it comes true with the Sun card. You get what you want. Okay, let's get a couple of some Oracle of the Radiant Sun for Gemini, please. We've got impulsiveness, Mars and Aries. And we've got organization, Mercury in Capricorn. Impulsiveness, organization, getting organized. And I'm not sure if being impulsive in this situation is good for you or what. But Mars and Aries, that's the Two of Wands. So maybe being a little spontaneous could be a good thing. Maybe it's just reiterating this. I feel like with Mercury and Capricorn, Capricorn's being so controlled and so organized. Maybe this is just a balance. This is just that balance, right? With the Two of Swords here as well. There's a balance between being impulsive and being organized. And it's important to have a little bit of both maybe to overcome this situation. Like you don't want to be so spontaneous that you are disorganized, but you don't want to be so organized that you are unable to make sudden moves if you need to. I'm not sure how that applies to you, but maybe it does. Let me know in the comments. How does that apply to you? I like to hear your story. I like to know, how does this resonate with you? If it resonates with you, what does it mean? Who are you dealing with? Somebody getting in the way and then somebody else being very helpful? Could be this Capricorn is very helpful to get you organized, to build your organization, maybe even from the ground up. But yeah, you've got Mercury here with the Magician, and then you've got Capricorn here with the King of Pentacles. So it could be that getting involved in this organization and maybe moderating. Yeah, with the Temperance card being here, it's about moderating your temper, controlling your temper a little bit, or being patient, right? So maybe that impulsiveness It's important to be patient. Let me get a card for that. Risk. Yeah, Saturn and Aries. And being impulsive and taking a risk is not necessarily a bad thing. And then you've got Moon and Leo, which is appreciation. So it's important to appreciate the risks that you're taking, or somebody might be appreciating you, or I don't know, there could be a Leo involved that appreciates you and understands the risk that you're trying to take. Or I don't know, you could just have these in your chart somewhere. Maybe you have Mars in Aries, or you're dealing with somebody who's got Mars in Aries. And that could just confirm and clarify for you that this is, in fact, your reading. But in any case, you know what? I think that's all I've got for you today. I think that's it. It looks like a positive outcome to manifest what it is that you're trying to do. You will inevitably manifest this. There's this amplification of power here. The power of the sun is amplified by the full moon. This is good. Okay, so that's what I've got for you today, Gemini. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Please email me and we can set something up, maybe $25 for a question. I'll lay out as many cards as I need to get you the answer to clarify. But in any case, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.